I was trying to show Jimbo something and it brought me back to this picture, and I just got something to say. Like, if we were, I mean, I don't think it's the only place either, because up here there's a map up here, and then obviously there's this one here. So there's obviously other places they were, but stop it. When we see that, I'd have said we lost the war, to be honest. I'd say, where was our Royal Air Force if that amount of bombs got in? London looks destroyed, but when you obviously zoom in a bit, it looks more like this. But you can see around here, they're not saying any of that was bombed, but all this fell on London. I think that, you know, there's no way that they could be proud of our Air Force if they allowed that to happen to the capital of the country. So obviously destroying things, maybe some of them were buildings, and the things, whatever they wanted to be, disappeared. Probably some lovely, what we call Tartaria, all the old world stuff, but how could anybody be proud of that? I'd say we lost. That's what that looks like. And then, you know, a couple of times people have said these stories about in the Second World War where people were told to black out, but those people protested because they said they never heard an aeroplane, they just heard bombs. So how could the royal family go out and... I'd say we lost it, looking at that. But anyway, what's your thoughts?
Even if you have your shoes on, as soon as you touch the tree, the negative ions are conducted into your body. You don't feel it because it's energy. But every cell in your body gets the benefit of negative ions immediately as soon as you touch the tree. But because we don't feel anything, we think nothing is happening. But that's not true. You get your body gets an immediate infusion. Your body is made up of 50 trillion cells. So each of your cells is benefiting from the negative energy that's being conducted from the tree roots up the bark into your body through your hand immediately. There's no time lapse. How wonderful is that? How beautiful is nature? Yeah. Well, and if you get a chance, well, why wouldn't you get a double effect? Touch the earth with your bare feet. You get even more negative ions.
The Tartarian Empire. We are the American Indians, aka the Tartarians. These are the rails in 1925. No train needed. Advanced civilization of free energy, technology, and agriculture. I'm Newbie One.
So we've got a 130-foot building, which is supposedly a church. And it's been grounded with heavy-duty grounding cable to stop the antennas that are at the top from transferring energy down to the bottom where the plug socket is. Yeah. What do you know about Tartaria? Another plug power point right there. See that? We've been lied to. 1692, and this place had power. And they need to ground it on both sides to stop the antennas from taking energy from the ether, which is above, and transferring it to ground level. Sorry about the blurriness. Transferring the ether from above to the ground level So they create a ground loop which runs up all the way to the top of the building, connecting to the antennas and then back down the other side, and stops the energy from being, or stops people from getting electrocuted basically. That's the whole reason for them. It's got nothing to do with lightning strikes. Because if that was the case, then what about when there weren't them cables there? The building would have got blown up by a lightning bolt, no? Crazy. There's even another one here, another power point, but it's been covered over.